It was 10 years ago now, and a friend owns the building, and she wanted to do something nice for Orangeville. And she said maybe the artists could use a boost because there's a vibrant arts community in this area, all around Dufferin and etc. So we started this to help the arts community and let artists have a place to show their work in all forms: the pottery, glass blowing, wood turning, and of course painting. So that's how it got started. So when people come in, I want them to find unique pieces of art, whether it's a functional piece of pottery or a beautiful glass vase that's going to sit on a shelf. I want them to appreciate what they're looking at and what they can buy. And I want them to come in and witness how it's made. So they can come into the studios and watch one of the artists creating a piece of work. Maybe it's painting, or we have a jeweler now, and we have some lampwork beads. So it's pretty exciting to watch lampwork beads growing in the flame, because it's made with a flame. We melt glass, wrap it around, and create the beads that we then turn into jewelry. I was delighted when when the Chamber started the Shop Local initiative, because it's always been a passion of mine. I think that we need to support our own communities, and why travel, wasting gas, etc., etc. So I was really pleased. It fits right into my philosophy, and I try to eat local. I try to shop local, and when you're shopping local here, you're shopping local artists as well, which is really exciting. I have a lot of people from outside of this immediate area, some artists from Toronto, perhaps near Hamilton, this sort of thing, but still Ontario, most of it, the majority of it. So the way Dragonfly Arts on Broadway is run is not like a co-op. It's you just submit your artwork to us. We jury it in. We're looking for artists in a mid-career situation, so they've got some experience selling their work. Not to say that I haven't tried out some students and given them an opportunity to show their work, but they submit several pieces of their work. It's all outlined in the dragonflyarts.ca website, and but it's a pretty easy process. When I started Dragonfly Arts on Broadway, I was an artist and not a businessman. But so it's been a challenge that way. But I've got lots of support in that I've got a bookkeeper and things like that. Some of the challenges now, when we first started, we used to have to approach artists and say, "Will you give us your work?" And they would have to trust us with their precious work. Now I find more and more people are asking to be a part of Dragonfly Arts on Broadway, so it's pretty nice that way. There are probably over 200 artists showing with us at any one time, so every month most of the work is done on consignment, which means that the artist will bring work in and then it gets paid after it's sold. So at the end of the month, I tally it all up and send out checks to all the artists. And that's actually one of my favorite parts, sending the checks to the artists, because I know that without Dragonfly, they may not have had that sale. It's interesting. Dragonfly symbolizes a rebirth. It's different things for different people, but it's often along that line. And Martha and I had both had our daughters move away from home, so we were going through a rebirth, and that may have been subconsciously part of what we were doing, naming it Dragonfly.